Hi, Andrea.
Hey Margie, how
How
you
are you?
doing?
I'm really good, thank you. Yes,
Yeah, it's another really cold day here in Montana, but
you know,
the sun's shining, so it's all good.
today we're overcast and rainy and cold, but not like you. I know.
Mhm.
We're meeting with Andrea Bryant, Awaken Astrology, for your weekly astrological quick notes for the week of February 25th.
Oh my gosh, such great energies this week. The highlight of the week is the full moon on March 1st. It is a Virgo full moon, and full moons are all about illuminating and awareness, and us being able to see things from a new perspective so that we can change what isn't working. Okay, so let's talk about what this full illumination is all about. Well, we have a moon in Virgo and a sun, opposing sun in Pisces. And a moon in Virgo is not oftentimes very comfortable because the moon is emotional and instinctive and reactive. And Virgo is so grounded and earthy and practical. Her ruler is Mercury, so she's very much into the mind, logical, analytical, thinking through the details. And Virgo being such a perfectionist, when the moon goes into Virgo, can create a lot of inner anxiety, because the Virgo wants to be a perfectionist and the moon doesn't feels this as internal stress and tension. But apart from the discomfort, a Virgo Pisces opposition is really beautiful because Pisces, the sun in Pisces, gives us an awareness of the divine, being connected to the all, universal love. It's very spiritual and etheric. Out of this world. You're in the mist and you're in love and you're in bliss and you're artistic and creative. And then you have the get to work Virgo, this, all about getting it done. And when you unite these two, it's really magic. Like I said, even though Virgo maybe doesn't like it, Virgo would rather not be emotional. She'd rather be analytical. It's still good. So when I go back and I look at the theme of the month and how it started with a full moon on February 15th. And that new moon. And that new moon was about Aquarius energy. It was about getting lightning bolts of an idea, an inspiration about what the group needed. Okay? And so it started out great, but what do we see? What's illuminated come this full moon? What we find is that we didn't do something right. Virgo wants us to go over the details and discern some things. And there's some key players going on here. We not only have, let me get my chart, not only have the sun in Pisces, we have right next to the sun, conjunct the sun, we have Neptune, Pisces ruler. So that gives us a double dose of all this Piscean out there misty energy, not being able to get a grasp on things. Then we have Mercury, the mind, conjunct Venus. So this is communication in a very beautiful, harmonious Venusian kind of way in Pisces, which is just, oh, so lovely and adoring. And then we have Chiron, the wound. Where are we wounded here? What are we afraid of? How can we unite a wounded aspect of ourselves of Pisces? And so I see Mercury and Venus, this really beautiful way of thinking about things and the way we can communicate, as being a key player. Why? Because Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, and he's making it very clear right now, let's think about loving, altruistic, compassionate, all the attributes of Pisces: faith, compassion, dreamy, imaginative, all right, being really out there. And Virgo's trying to rein it in. So we have right in the line of fire this Mercury and Venus. How are we going to speak? And the only thing I see that's going to disrupt this is the square that Mars is making with Mercury and Venus. We have a lot of, excuse me, energy and aggression that could be triggered. Why? Maybe your Virgo is too nitpicky and somebody aggravates you and you let it go, or vice versa. You know, you're trying to live in a very Piscean world and somebody else is letting their Virgo at it and come at you. So everyone should watch for a little bit of verbal assertion, aggression, just a little bit too much force happening with some words that can throw this off kilter. Other than that, I just see just balancing. How do we balance Virgo and Pisces? With Virgo, again, being practical, mental in the mind, wants to discern, get it right. And Pisces says, let go and let love. It's all good. So the way I see it playing out is to do your due diligence. You know, don't take yourself so seriously. Get the details, get the facts, put your thoughts together, rethink it, come up with a very put together plan of what it is that you're trying to say and communicate that well, and then let it go and have faith in the divine that it will be received by the group the way it's supposed to. So a tool for Moon in Virgo, I'm just going to wrap up with this. If you feel yourself getting a little edgy and nitpicky, Virgo loves nature, so obviously getting out in nature, taking some deep breaths, and just really focusing on relaxing, whatever it takes for you to relax. If you can do that, if you can go through the details, whatever you need to do without taking it so seriously, and then relax and let it go and trust it all to love, we've got a great rest of the month for us.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Andrea. Wish you were here with me this morning before we did this.
Could have grounded you?
Yeah, a little bit. Thank you so much. I look
Thank
forward to
you.
chatting with you next week. Much love.
Much love. Thanks, Margie. Bye.
Bye.